the senior content lead, like React, Next.js, TypeScripts. So I loop Aniket. So that will be helpful that you can directly talk to him.
Okay.
Okay, and we have a good team. So having knowledge in Stack, Stack, and some other technologies as well. So Aniket is one of our lead developer for this kind of front stack of front tech. Okay, so I loop Aniket. Yeah.
Anika, there. Nice to meet you. So, can you please introduce yourself and what's your mindset here in that role?
Sure. So basically, I've been working with front end and back end, like full stack development for more than 6 years now. My major stack is Angular React with
Mm-hmm.
Node.js. And along with that, I've also worked on mobile for Android and iOS, along with Python for AIML.
Okay.
And on side of that, I also have a cybersecurity degree and I also do a bit of game development. So I've worked with Unity and Unreal as well.
Okay. So, what are the leadership experiences you have to lead any kind of team?
Yeah, I've been in a lead role for over 3 years now. So I've led teams from like 2 member team to 5 member teams, depending on the project.
Okay. So, how many experience of the team members you have led?
I didn't get you.
The question is like that you have led five people. So, the five people's
Yeah.
experience, how much difficult to lead
Five.
them?
It's mixed. So like ideally, if I have 5 people, so two of them will be like seniors, so more than 3 years, and then there will be a totally junior, and then will be a mid level.
So, what is your experience? How much?
I have more than 6 years.
More than 6 years. But in our team, there are 10 plus years experienced front end guys. So, how will you lead them?
See, it doesn't actually make a difference because when you say 10 plus years, so if let's say Angular or React, those weren't there 10 plus years ago.
Yeah.
So someone saying they have 10 plus years of experience doesn't actually make anything when you are working on Angular React because I started working on Angular when it was like Angular 4.
Yeah.
So before that, like it's like at the base level. So someone starting before doesn't actually make much difference.
The thing
And for
is,
leading, I think it doesn't actually matter how much how much experience. Yeah, it's actually better to have people who have more experience than you in the team because that gives me the bandwidth to bank on them and their analysis and their directions.
yeah. Mana, you wanted to say something or?
Yeah, so definitely. So Aniket actually was working on FCA, so it's financial authority from the UK governments. So in Aniket's team, so there are some people they have experience like 8 years, 12 years also. But Aniket was actually leading the team for the front end part. Okay, so I am pretty confident that Aniket can easily do the lead full act. So there will be no problem. But it's totally depends on the senior guys if they cooperate with Aniket. So definitely Aniket can do that because I know Aniket potentials on the front end part.
Yeah, but the thing is, if the front end guys are not so cooperative, then what should be the solution?
So definitely, so Aniket will try that convince, will motivate. But suppose if he's not neglecting, he's not doing, so definitely first, actually he will try to reach you that these are the things. So still, they do not. Then Aniket can assign the task. So he'll try in a different way. Okay.
See, for
So
me,
here also, yeah, yeah. Go ahead,
Okay.
Aniket.
yeah, for me, at the end of the day, I have to get the work done,
Yeah.
right? So if they are not ready to come down to what I am saying, and I'm fine with going with what they want me to do till the time the work gets done in a quality manner. I think that's just simple way to say it.
Are you are going to furious? What's the reason?
So
So
it's
yeah, I am like see basically the thing is I have worked with juniors, so when I tell them something they all even they like the thing is even I even do like I for a company I also go for like recruiting and stuff. So when I see juniors like a lot of them actually come up with a mindset that in fact even we when we started had the same mindset that we know everything, and whoever sitting up there, they just have experience, and like they have a lot of experience but they don't have the knowledge. Because when I started, Angular was totally new. Like literally, I was working on Angular 4. So I had like I started like I basically learned Angular not from school or anything, like not from college or anything, or not even from like any course or something. So I did it from a very like from other people who are actually working on big projects.
Yeah.
So I checked their work. Now when I first got into the market, most of my seniors, they were not trained. They had a lot of experience, but not on Angular. So their way of doing things, my way of doing things, because I was like only Angular, and they were like, no, we don't do that. We do it like from the back, the old days, the PHP days. They used to follow that. So we used to have a different mindset. So I have worked with them, and then at the end of the day, it's like if you get the work done and it works, it works. If you can show them that yeah, what I'm trying to do is not wrong and I can make it work, then even they get along. And I think it's the same thing when you are leading as well. If you can show them that yeah, I'm capable enough to lead, even if you are you have more experience than me, then I don't think it should be a problem.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're not getting the knowledges from the developers. You are new. So how will you get the information to cope with?
I didn't get you, like new as in new for the project or
Yeah, new for the project. Suppose you have joined in our project and you don't
yeah.
know the domain knowledge.
See,
You don't know the domain
yeah. So
knowledge,
on,
the
so
business.
I'll
Yeah,
yeah, I got it. So I'll be honest, like when I join, it will take me at least a week to get up to mark. So
yeah,
for me, I'll start with going reviewing the code myself first. Then I'll start interacting with the team members and see how they have gone through the whole thing, what kind of mindset they have, and then according to that, I will move along.
yeah. So what should be the process as we have no that kind of API documentation and technical documentation. So for a fresher, what should be the paths and ways we can improve in our process?
See, as you said, you have developers who are have more experience than me.
Yeah,
So
of
that
course.
actually works on my end because you don't have any documentation. So I can actually get onto them and ask them for to help me out, because they have more experience. And if I approach them that yeah, see, I'm new, you know the project, so how why don't you help me out to understand how what is there in there and how you have done it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And again,
sorry, it
I
was actually
mostly
yeah.
review.
So sorry
I
for interrupt.
mostly
So sorry, it was actually so we are actually we have experience like in some projects we are working in the mid maybe in there is existing projects. Sometimes the client has the documentations. Sometimes they don't have. So if there is any document, so definitely so we'll go through each and everything and we'll try to understand if any questions. So first we actually try to understand from the client itself. If they don't have some time, so maybe they can refer or allocate some other persons that you can understand some logic, some domain expertise, so this kind of things. So definitely we will try to understand from these developers. Otherwise, we will sometimes we get any projects. There is no documentations. There is nobody is working currently. So first, actually, we try to understand first, review the codes, review just surfing the applications, and try to understand each and every modules. Okay, so we work in both way. Sometimes any project, suppose any existing developers, they just they are not working and they are not actually supposed to support to us to continue the products, so that happened. And even there is no access, suppose the code is deployed to the AWS servers, they did not provide the server as well, they did not provide the credentials. And recently happened like we got a project from the PHP. They actually didn't share the source code. They just is actually convert to the binary. So we face that kind of challenges as well. So we need sometimes to get this kind of things because we understand what is the current flow, the modules, the domains, but we can do that. Okay, so if we got any supports, that will be easily we can understand and quickly start. But if there is no support, so we need some we need some time to understand and work accordingly. Okay,
So you are
so
providing,
I believe that we can do that.
yeah,
Yeah.
so you are providing just one developer, but when he is not able to support, then are you providing another developer to support, or the only one developer Onikat will be helping us?
Yeah, so Aniket can help that. But first, actually, Aniket need to understand the current workflows, the structure, coding structure, the domain. So he needs some documentations. Otherwise, anybody can actually give some demos. So Aniket can understand, and Aniket needs some times to understand that. Then, if you like, any developer can work from us. So we can allocate any developer from the React or Angular, whatever you are needed. So we can provide other developers as well. But suppose you already have some other developers, but you are looking for the lead developers. So Aniket can do that. Aniket will work with them, and he can allocate the task if there are multiple developers, and he can manage the task. Maybe any project management tools. I think you have any project management tools, maybe Jira,
Yeah.
Redmine, anything. So Aniket can actually divide the task, allocate them, and if anybody need any support, technical support, so Aniket do those as well. Okay, so that is doable. Yeah.
So as the front end lead, what should be the roles and responsibilities you can provide us, Aniket?
Okay. Okay. So in like okay, so like other projects, recently Aniket deliver one project. So this is for actually Qatar government. So here, first Aniket task is he need to understand the requirements. Okay,
Yeah.
that what is the client objectives that for the projects. So he need to understand the requirements fully. After getting the requirements, then he need to work on the architecture. That what will be the architecture based on the workflows or modules. Okay,
Yeah.
so he will define the architecture, and after creating the architecture, then he actually decided. Suppose he has multiple developers, and if he actually in our team, he knows the potential for his team members. So based on the potential, actually he divided the task or divided the modules for different persons. Okay, different team members, and create the tickets in our project management tools, and he just allocated those. And the understanding, he shared the understanding that this is the part to the whole team. And he on daily basis on the morning, he has a stand-up call with the developers that this is the task for you, this is the task for you, is allocated. And the developers start looking their tickets if anybody is facing any issues and looking for any challenges. So he directly talk to Aniket as well in any time in the day. So Aniket try to understand and solve them, or maybe support them. And at the end of the day, Aniket again he has a stand-up meeting with all of them that what is the progress for each and every person, that what is the progress and why he is not actually complete this task. So he look for those, and he will ask them to actually add the descriptions how much they covered. Okay, so that way actually Aniket are doing his job. And suppose any challenges module that Aniket need to work by himself, so he is working that as well for that module.
Yeah. So you're from Kolkata?
Yeah, yeah.
So you
We are
guys
from
can talk in
Kolkata.
English or Bangla or Hindi or something.
Bangla, yeah.
Or you guys
Okay.
can talk in
So
Bangla. Yeah.
yeah, Bengali, yeah. So in office, yeah. So sometimes
No,
maybe we
honestly,
are working. Yeah,
I
yeah.
am a lot more comfortable in English than anything else because, like, from a very young, like, since college, I've been working for US clients, so I'm just got a lot more used to English than anything else. Though we do speak, and I can speak in Bengali and Hindi, all of that, but English is like when I'm working, English is my go-to.
Okay. Okay. So regarding the code review and code structure, re restructuring the code base, because now I'm saying that developers are using cursor AI and using garbage code base. So we need to optimize those. So how can you
Yeah.
plan when you are?
Okay. So
Yeah, my
yeah,
question
so
is.
we develop
Yeah.
an AI model based on actually using Claude or ChatGPT. So we are reviewing the code based on AI. So we actually built that as well. And so we have some architecture team and the seniors. So suppose any junior or any team members, they just first they work on their own feature branch. Okay. And after completing their task, it's stable. They actually committed their code and actually pull request. Then the leaders on the architecture for the architecture team, they review their changes, and if they think that is perfect, so they will actually approve. Otherwise, they will add their comment, and developer will change that, and again the pull request and commit that. And we had the AI code as well. So using the AI, we'll review the code as well to save the time.
Okay.
And in our organizations, mostly we are actually in AI, we use Cloud Code, anti-gravity. So mostly we are using those.
Sometimes the AI code review Claude 4.6 or Opus, what is coming, is not enough for code review.
Definitely, yeah. So we have actually two layer of review. First, instantly, once the code is committed, instantly code is will review
Yeah.
using AI. And if it's approved, then actually there is another thing. So lead also do some reviews as well. Okay. So AI plus manual. So we actually add two layer of code review.
Yeah, okay, nice. So I just want to know you from Chandi Manna. The question is,
Yeah.
um, what is the more core strength of Oniket, which we can use that kind of skills to make our project better?
So Aniket, he is actually, as my understanding, because I am working with Aniket for a long time.
Yeah.
So he has sound knowledge in Angular mostly. So main Angular, and then a Node and React JS for this part, and security. So he has sound knowledge of the security part as well. So he do some penetration testing as well, and the Angular reviews. So mostly sometimes if we need to review for any challenges, any complex part for the Angular, Node or React, so we add Aniket as well. Parallelly, the leading role for in some other projects as well. So for the leading part, yeah, Aniket can do that because Aniket already completed a good product of the Qatar government and started some another just started a small projects. And past he actually worked on the FCA, the eco government project, the Federal Authority, and already delivered those as well. So Aniket can do that those.
Yeah,
And so, and furious, yeah, I can understand because actually Aniket already went for sleep. So I just called him and he just joined this meeting. So maybe you are just thinking that he is furious, but he is a very coolest guy. So whenever you start working on, so you can check that he's a very coolest guy. Okay. But yeah, so right now, I just asked him, Aniket, can you join this meeting? And he was sleeping. Okay, so that might reflect this meeting. But he's a cool guy.
okay, so that's cool. We
Yeah.
can talk later
Yeah.
regarding all of the things, but I got all of the things in the high level.
Yeah.
So I will contact you soon.
Yeah, sure, no problem. If you are looking for any AI review, as I already told you, maybe tomorrow I'll create a video that
Yeah.
how the AI will review, then how manual reviews there. So maybe I can share with that,
Yeah, sure.
and maybe Aniket can create any introduction video as well,
Yeah.
based on his experience, that what kind of project he already delivered, the domains and the technical part, how he supports. So maybe he can create an introductory video and share it with you. Okay?
Sure. That's fine. Thanks, Dan. Thank you very
Yeah.
much,
Yeah.
Manna and Anika.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye then.